Hi, hello, and welcome back to episode 13 of our podcast called D.D.D Discussions. I'm Laura.
And I'm Luma.
Now, finally, on time again after a small break in our kind of comeback, as you could say.
We're good whales now.
Like, true, our comeback last episode from last week, yeah. But now we are gonna
What?
present you today's topic. I don't know, I had a stroke.
I don't know that one. Hey, Laura. Have you ever heard something about stuff called Idol Radio, Simply K-pop, After School Club, or even ISAC?
Wait. My brain's trying to think. What
You
are those things? Okay, like, jokes aside, obviously I know these things because our brains are rotten. Both K-pop stuff. Anyways.
But if you were asking yourself this question, today's topic is gonna be perfect for you. Because we're gonna explain everything a bit so that you know what these things are, when you're able to watch them, and if you might up in Seoul yourself, how to attend them. Even though, to be honest, 2 of them might be tricky or like not even possible. Sorry, no sorry. So basically, this episode is more about participating in K-pop shows, events, thingies, but not really anymore. But yes, yeah.
You'll get it when we're at it. So, but first, as always, we are gonna hit you with our news flash. And first, we're gonna tell you a bit about what happened in the K-pop industry, like always, and then we're gonna present you some new recent comebacks and as well new announced tours in. Yeah. Luma, you're starting now?
Yeah, I guess. But small disclaimer, as always, we're gonna record episodes mostly Monday, so the news is gonna be from Monday last week to this week's Monday. So basically, we are covering a whole week, but with news from last week. Yeah, I think you got it by now if you listen to any of our podcasts. But if you're new, maybe start listening to our podcast, then you would know. But me starting with the comebacks, and it was a damn big list, to be honest. Starting on the 13th, we had Bonado, or also Boy Next Door's comeback, I Feel Good, and it was actually pretty good. Like, it felt good.
Yeah, it was really funny.
Yes. Then, on the 14th, we got Yuta from NCT with his solo comeback called Twisted Paradise, Yuto from Pentagon solo comeback, Blue Spring, Monster X anniversary release, re-recorded songs called from like Rush Hour, Love, Beautiful Liar, also on the 14th, and Baby's comeback, Apocalypse, on the 14th as well. Then for the 15th, we hit you with Chung Se-won comeback Goodbye, the Wind comeback Hello Tomorrow, and Baekhyun from EXO with his pre-release called Chocolate. On the 16th, we got a solo debut from Im Sejun from Victon called Summer. We also got Mr. Worldwide Handsome, aka Jin from BTS, solo comeback Don't Say You Love Me. Then we have Chechan from DKZ, solo comeback Poster Boy. And we got MV from Lisa for the song When I'm With You, featuring Tyler. Then for the 17th, we got EXO's comeback, Attention Seeker. And to be fair, 18th, nothing. 19, VVS comeback, Without a Name. I don't know, it was not listed to be honest. Then Baekhyun EXO actually released his solo comeback, Elevator. We also got Rice comeback called Fly Up. And Idol, formerly G-Idol, comeback with Good Thing.
And now, come for the tour announcements. We have
a lot. Or as you would say, a lot.
A lot. With a little sprinkle British. But now, we have Blackpink announce World Tour without anything, just the name, like, deadline.
Yeah, it's literally just name, no like dates or specific regions or anything. It's literally just, here, you got a tour, world tour, deadline. Take it.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Then we have Just Be World Tour, just ODD in Seoul in June. We have KCON LA in August, the lineup announcement with names like IVE's, Zero Base One, Monster X, Fasa, Rise, and Gravity. Then, again for Rise, we have their concert tour, Rising Loud, in Seoul for 3 days in July. We have POW Tour, Powerful Youth, in North America, Seoul, Asia, and some more announced. Then we have Monster X concerts, Connect X, for 3 days in July in Korea and 2 days in August in Japan. And then pretty interesting listing those next to each other, by the way, Luma. We have Wano World Tour, Stay Awake in Latin America in July, confirmed.
It was
Then-
actually on my source, literally next to each other. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Next we have Card World Tour announcement. We have One Pick Europe dates drop for July. Then we have Highlight Asia, Ride or Die, starting July and ending in September. And last but not least, we have P1 Harmony, P1 U stage. Jesus.
I have
or
no clue how to pronounce that one.
Plus
It's literally
stage,
like
age,
that.
I don't know, whatever you want to pronounce it as. Most
Yeah,
wanted.
Usage.
If you want the German way. I mean, it's written P1USTAGE.
And age.
Yeah, H then.
Most wanted.
I think it's
Just the most
P1U
wanted.
stage, but yeah, that most wanted. It's starting in Seoul in August and going to Australia and some Asian stops and US.
Yes, and for the news, we got just a little bit. We got Kiss of Life will no longer participate at KCON LA after, I think, the organizer and their company kind of talks
People
a
are
little bit more in
boycotting
deeper.
them very good though, actually.
Yeah, I saw that as well. I mean, they actually did some, messed up stuff. That's it. And yeah, they will no longer participate at KCON. We got another temporary hiatus from Epix Kim. But members say Epix is 8, so believe the members. We got another hiatus from a girl group actually. Madane's Suhye, I guess. I never checked her name, like this Korean spelling. Sorry, no sorry. Also going on hiatus. Everglow parting ways with Yawa, finally, to be honest. Sorry, not sorry. They should get into a better company. They would be big, like big by now. And then it's haunting me until it's over, I think. Boys Planet 2 announcement. The airing is going to be in July. July 17th with Boys Planet K and Boys Planet C, the Chinese group, I guess, on the 18th of July. I don't want. Take it and get it away again. Please. But moving on. For now, let's start with the main topic.
Yes. And first, we're having a quick look at After School Club. This one sadly already ended, but we still wanted to include it in today's episode. So yeah, you are gonna have it. After School Club, also often seen on Twitter as ASC, was an interactive music talent show that aired on Arirang TV, whatever you want to pronounce it as. And the show first aired in April 2013, and sadly you won't be able to participate in it because it literally ended on March 25th of this year. With a banger of freaking 671 episodes during these 12 years it aired. So yeah, a good amount of episodes, I'd say.
Just a little bit, I think.
The show aired weekly and was focused on the international part of K-pop fans. For example, they arranged in-studio audiences as well as Google Hangouts where fans from all around the world could join the live broadcast and interact with their favorite artists. The main language on this program was actually English, but if a member wasn't comfortable, ASC also provided English subtitles on the spot. It aired on different international platforms like Viki or YouTube, so that fans could watch it easily without having to struggle with Korean websites, etc. Yeah.
And during these 12 years of being on air, they had various artists appear on ASC, beginning with some pretty famous names that visited were, for example, back then VIX, EXO, BTS, and SHINee. But actually, also smaller groups appeared, more like these days, but also like back then. And actually, a lot of rookies appeared during the last few years. For example, One Pact, nowadays all hours, OX, aka Omega X, or even. But not only the weekly guests are kind of famous, but also the goddamn good MC lineup. For example, starting with Jamie, who actually served as an MC for 7 years straight. How?
A little
7
pause
years?
too.
Yeah, actually, GG. Then followed by Eric Nam, Jay, aka former member of Day 6, Seungmin of Stray Kids, Wusung of The Rose, Pyonghwan of Ace, and even Park Yuri, like the guy from Imitation, and also he's Kazakh, right? No, Uzbek. I'm not sure. He speaks Russian.
One, but yeah. When I found out about that one, I was pretty confused.
Yeah, but it was actually kind of funny because
True.
Yeah, his music is kind of cool.
Mm.
And that's actually just to name some of them. And the last ones were actually Ellen and Taeyong from Karate, as well as Aaron Kwak from from New East. Like, he's former member of New East. English. Jesus.
And if you wanted to get into like one of the shows, you could easily just follow them on Twitter and get a notification every Wednesday or Thursday. Then just apply through the like Google form, and that was actually it. Actually, it was also kind of a gamble because it wasn't like 100% guarantee that you would join the show for sure, but chances were pretty high for most of the time. So yeah. Sadly, Iron TV lost some brain cells, and to be honest, we both just hope that this program gets back on air soon because, hey, that was actually a fun idea and good for international fans. So bring it back.
Yes, please. Because I was literally in Korea not wanting to participate in it in the live audience because I wanted to have like OX or The Voice in it, and I was like waiting. And actually, if you apply once, and if you get in, they won't pick you anymore. Like, they didn't pick you anymore. They like didn't prioritize you. So I was like, nah, I'll just wait and hope. Never happened.
They should actually do like this kind of thing for tech calls. If you already got picked once, you shouldn't be prioritized.
Yes, that would be actually also very intelligent thing to do.
Yeah, also good for the idols who have to speak to a lot of people again and again
30 times, yeah.
and again. And not again, the exes are not in the good way, in a not very good way. But yeah, to not talk too much about now fan calls and like not staying on topic anymore. Now moving on to something pretty different, we have ISAC, and no, not the Isaac Toll spread from Korea, but the Idol Star Athletics Championship.
It's a good toast, though. Can't complain.
This one's also kind of tricky to get in because it doesn't happen very often these past years, sadly. But the last one was actually last year, just like aka Korean Mid-Autumn Harvest Festival. AKA, sorry.
German.
It was filmed in August though, but aired later in the end of like September. As the name already spoilers us, this show is kind of like the Olympics, but in K-pop, and with different groups competing against each other in various sports events.
We should maybe start doing like speaking exercises before the podcast or something, because we are stroking a lot.
Yeah, like because we're talking in German before that one, and also texting in German before that one, obviously.
And everything
our
German
brains
before that
pretty
one.
Mixed.
Yes.
Let us be.
So, it first started in 2010 and is still kinda going strong. I mean, during COVID it was impossible, but before it happened almost every year. Or even, I think, every year. And just to name some of the sports that happened, there were, for example, athletics like hurdles, relay walk, long and high jump, gymnastics with aerobic and rhythmic, football, archery, dance sport, and breakdancing, just to name a few ones. But to be honest, I don't even know one fan that watches this pros for the actual sport. So most of the time, K-pop fans actually enjoy just the interactions between different groups and members of different groups. And sometimes we also get very random memes out of this competition. And Laura might just come a little bit and tell you some of them because I love them.
We both do.
Yes.
And just to name like a few, we have Eric from The Boys running after like the camera robot, and like 2 seconds later getting chased by the same camera.
Actually, that was a meme in whole K-pop. And even
I
people,
love it so
non-dubbies,
much.
yeah, and like literally non-dubbies were finding it hilarious. And we're like, oh, who is that? Oh, it's Eric by The Boys. I should watch The Boys content. And then that's how you became a dubby. What? No.
Or like we have the mafia game between Stray Kids and Twice. We have like Young-hoon abusing his whiteboard and then giving it to Gunuk from CB1, or just last year, Boy Next Door coming too late, not
3 or 4 hours.
participating in anything but archery because they were so freaking late, and then also losing so bad in archery, just making ISAC a whole comedy show, to be honest, also
Yes.
for them.
Yes.
But it was pretty hilarious, and I still love it. Yeah.
Now, you're asking yourself how to join that one. To be honest, good luck with that one. You need a lot of luck and actually also to be in Korea on time. And then you just have to look on the Twitter pages of your faves. They might announce ISAC someday, but be prepared. You need the membership and again a lot of luck to participate. And then also, I think it's first come, first serve at the stadium. How many people get in there because they have like fixed spots to give to people. So yeah, it's kind of like gambling again. But the whole thing in K-pop is literally if you get in gambling.
True.
Now, starting with something that actually you're able to participate in without having to worry about the days too much. It's called Simply K-pop. And it's actually simply. It's simple, but Simply K-pop is a music television program produced by, again, Arirang TV as well. And this broadcast is broadcasted live every Friday at around 1 p.m. KST. The show first aired in 2011, 14 years ago. Jesus, we're old. And is still going strong with a great variety of different groups joining and performing every week. As of right now, they're at episode 619. Quote Wikipedia. I don't know if that actually is reliable. I'm sorry, not sorry. They also said that the after school club was still a thing, and it's not. But yes. Quote Wikipedia. Just saying.
And actually, some familiar sounding names went there. For example, a Stray Kids, The Boys, Everglow, or even G-Friend back in the early days. And these days, you might want to check the lineup for like smaller, more underrated groups because they mostly have some hidden gems like Big Ocean, Tempest, X, or All Hours in their lineup. But now you're asking yourself, how do I join? You
I don't know
said
either.
we actually have an opportunity to join, so how do I do it?
It's still gambling. Disclaimer, it's still
Shh.
gambling.
Don't take away the joy too early.
Okay.
I
How
want
can
to
you
see
participate for
Group
that?
XYZ so bad when I'm in Korea and they have a comeback. To be honest, like Emma said, it's still gambling, but it's kind of easy. Not gonna lie. You just have to check the like official Insta account of Simply K-pop for the lineup announcement, and then apply with the link in their description or under the post. Yeah. But as always, it's not 100% guarantee that you will be able to get into the live audience. But you should try anyways, and who knows, you might be lucky enough to see your favorite.
For the last thingy that we have, we spotted it a lot, and I also talked about it a lot, but I won't ever shut up because I love it. Idol Radio! So, Idol Radio is a South Korean radio show created by NBC Radio and is especially made for idols. Fun fact, this one is actually still going on. And if you have the chance, go for it. Even if you don't like the group 400%, go for it. And it's also for free, by the way. Everything's for free, kind of. This one is not even gambling. It might be gambling with the spot you get, like where you can see where you're standing or even sitting or, I don't know, whatever. Try to balance on, dam, fence, I don't know. Whatever you
That's
like.
a you thing.
No, not only me. I saw some other girls as well. Yeah, some others did that as well. I was the one starting it, though. Sorry, not sorry. But yes, you can either listen to it on NBC Standard FM or also watch it live through NBC Radio's official YouTube channel. And the show is airing every Monday and Wednesday live at the NBC Garden Studio with an actual audience sitting in front of a glass wall. So if you're so, not even consider, go there. But I'll explain that one a bit later, how you can go there and how to, get a good spot. Because that one is also the war, kind of. And it features 2 moderators, aka MCs, also called MCs, and there are different groups attending the show every week. Mostly after a group has a comeback, they might feature on the show as a special guest to keep track of your faves. So keep track of your fave schedule to be sure that you can attend and see them and maybe interact. Yeah.
And not gonna lie, the history of when something aired is kind of complicated, so I'll just let you know some facts. As of right now, Idol Radio has 4 seasons. The first season pilot episode aired on July 2018, with its official start in October of the same year, and it lasted until September 2020. The second season aired after almost 1 year of hiatus, starting from August 2021 until August 2022. And the third season began September 2022 and lasted until February 2024. And now, for the fourth season, it started in February 2024 and is still going strong until today. And first, I'll let you know about the MCs of each season. So, starting with season 1, it featured GOT7 Youngjae and Day6 Young K, aka Brian.
Brian.
In season 2, the MCs were Monsta X, Johanny, and Hyungwon, but only until episode 104. After that one, their schedule kind of interfered, and Idol Radio was hosted by different MCs, aka other idols. Then, for the third season, we had AT Songjun and Yuno as DJs.
It's called DJs now, yeah. It's not called MCs. Yeah, it was. I don't think it was called MCs for season 2 and 1, but season 3 started with DJ, and it's also this time Sonu is also DJ.
Okay.
DJ Dondi.
All right. But also until they were only until episode 132 because of their upcoming tour. After that, most of the time you were able to catch 2 members of or sometimes someone else as special MCs. And now for season 4, the season that is ongoing now. And my all-time favorite, sorry, not sorry. First, we had only Sono of the boys as the MC, and now we also have Eric, because he joined him. And both are going strong, and we'll see how long they are gonna do their perfect job as DJ Donnie. And yeah.
Insert Eric's name here. I have no clue how that man is called. I'm sorry. I wrote that part of our scripty thingy.
Yeah.
I think months ago. Sorry. But yes, finally, now after teasing it a bit already before, I'm going to explain how you can participate in Idol Radio and how to attend it yourself, like in Seoul, while being in Seoul. And I've been there, I don't know how many times by now. I think it was like a good amount of 10 times or something. And I actually miss going there since being back in Austria. So yeah, I actually know kind of how to manage to get a better spot or not. And basically, there is a thingy called a queue. It's not really. It's actually a kind of queue, but not for people. But you go there and you buy a 5,001 chair at Daiso. Put a paper with your name, the last 4 digits of phone number, or not even your name. I think it's just your phone number, the number of the queue, then for which episode of Idol Radio you want, and then you also write down, for example, I don't know, DJ MC Sonu, and then the guests. For example, next week would be, I don't know, I think it was Gravity for next week's Wednesday, or this week's Wednesday even, so yeah. Basically just write that one down. And then you go to the NBC Garden Studio Radio thingy. In front of the glass wall, it's literally like a small or a big queue of chairs. And then you put your chair there and be like, yes, hopefully it's not getting stolen. Might not end up like this, but yeah. It's like 50-50 if your chair gets stolen or not. I got mine removed once, but I still got the spot. And then on the day of the Idol Radio, you go there until 8. You should arrive before 8 in the evening. And then you just look for your chair, take the chair, and the security guards are coming, and they're like literally screaming numbers from like 1 to whatever number it was, like 150 or something, whatever. And then after that one, the other ones without chair can go in as well. And it's literally like a small secluded space right in front of the window, in front of the like studio. And you just walk in there and then look for a good spot where you see the idols that you want to see. For example, sometimes I didn't see the MCs, but I saw the group, and sometimes I didn't see the group very well, but I saw the MCs though, depending always where you're standing. And you can actually guess the fan base of the group. If it's like a big group, for example, 80s, people will queue like crazy. But if it's like a smaller group, for example, I think for Even, it was not that bad. Actually, yeah. So if you want to do the Q chair queue, the Q chair.
Q chair. You're a cute chair.
Jesus. Bad hookup line. If you want to do that one, do it like this. Literally just follow or look up on Twitter how it works. It'll literally just learn from Twitter. And if you just want to be like, yeah, I don't know if I want to see that group, and then you're like, oh yeah, I'm in Hongdae right now. I can easily go there and watch group. I don't know, Jesus Christ. You can actually do that as well.
Jesus
like just
Christ
go there.
Was the Ghost to Idol Radio? Oh my gosh.
Yes. You didn't know that one? He's always with us. Jesus is watching you. What? You're watching Jesus. No. If Idol Radio, wait, if Jesus was at Idol Radio, you would be the one watching Jesus and not Jesus watching you.
But it's not Jesus always watching you, it's God always watching you. No? What if God would be at Idol Radio? Jeez, we shouldn't talk about stuff like that.
I don't care, I'm not religious and it's kind of fun. Sorry for the religious people. Don't take it serious. But yes, in the end, if you just want to participate, then go there before 8 p.m. Just wait and literally, I don't know. After the queue numbers were like thrown at your face, they will literally let you in maybe as well. Otherwise, you can actually, if it's kind of colder and the fountain next to the NBC building isn't on, you can actually sit on there maybe, if the security guards are not that strict. I had once a wildlife documentation, because I was watching Sono through like a tree, kind of, because I didn't get in. So yeah, that was fun though. it was still kind of cool. And you actually see them as well up on the TV screen, so it's not that bad. That's how you participate in idol radio. It's kind of fun, but don't stand on fences and don't think about Jesus. Yes, thanks. That's enough yapping, I guess. Please. Yeah.
But we are not done yet, though. We still need to obviously do our song and drama recommendations. So, I'm gonna start with the song as always, but not as last week, because last week I did the drama, but also not because I'm not good at explaining dramas, but anyways. For the song, I chose Freaky Fresh by All Hours because we both are pretty hyped and pretty much in All Hours even more right now because we will attend the concert in actually the concert is in a week. So we are getting all into our mood right now and being pretty much hyped and everything because to finally see them and just vibe with it because their music is just good and very much a slap into your face.
Baby, I'm a monster stuck inside your head. Yeah. It was stuck in my brain yesterday as well the whole day. And today it was just me walking through work and being like, give me. We gotta go. Oh, I swear to God, not next week, but the following week's episode is gonna be fun and just us ranting about the concert. Sorry. We might also have VIP and might attend the fan sign, so yeah.
I'm very much not ready to do this in very broken English. I don't even know what I want to say, but it's both of our first actual fan sign experience. So
fan sign, yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be funny.
I just hope I don't embarrass myself the same as Titsholm. Yeah. No. Please don't.
Not picking that up again. So go with your drama. No.
Yeah. The only thing I want to add, I swear to God, if it's ending for me, like walking to them and speaking Korean to them, and they're like every single one of them being like, "Oh, your Korean is so good. Why do you speak Korean so good?" And I need to repeat myself 7 times. I literally just walk out of this fan side and be like, "Yep, I'm done with Earth." But yes, drama. I bring all the drama. I swear, I bring all the dramas though.
True. You bring all the K-drama.
Okay. I chose. You're gonna say it correctly. I'm gonna say it incorrect. Abyss.
Abyss.
Yeah, I'll always call it Abyss.
Abyss.
I think it's also written in Korean Abyss. So yeah, I don't know.
Abyss.
Yeah, you're just gonna correct me every time I say it. Basically, part of this drama is there is an ugly guy don't want killing himself kinda actually. Like literally jumping off a roof. Then regretting it kinda, and Grim Reaper's coming and being like, yeah. Why? Oh no, here you got a round ball fee that gives you a new, not personality, but a new look. And suddenly that man woke up and was literally handsome as hell. Thank you, Anya Sub. And yes, in the end, literally, he has this kind of magic thingy that he's not very aware of. And Laura, can you stop dancing and singing, because I want to sing and dance as well. If you're doing it like this, I can't focus you. But yes, man literally lost the magic bowl thingy right after 5 minutes, and suddenly there was a very, very stunning, pretty good-looking girl, also dying all of a sudden, and he's like, "Oh my God, I loved you," and put the ball thingy after finding it again, put it onto her, and she reincarnated as a ugly woman because her character was also ugly. It's like literally the way your character is, the way you're gonna look. And in the end, they both just lose this kind of thing, try to get it back, and there is a serial killer that actually also got the ball and reincarnated as someone else, and now they lost him. And fun fact, serial killer is actually on the hunt to kill the woman, I think. Actually, to be fair, I didn't watch the drama in like quite a long time, so I'm a little bit behind the plot again. But I still love it, and it's very, very good. And if you want to watch it, it was one of the best dramas I've watched, even though I can't remember everything, but yeah. Yes, thank you. I know you're nodding because you've never seen it, but you believe every word I say. Yes, thanks. Thanks. I yapped enough today. I don't want to talk anymore. We don't talk anymore.
No, stop. So this is now for you. It's, I guess, for today's episode then.
I mean,
Oh no.
How can we?
But we'll hear each other again. Don't worry. Obviously. So, stay tuned for our following content. If you have anything to add or mention, you can, as always, just put it down into the comment section. And now stay safe and have a good one. Bye-bye.
Baby, I'm a monster stuck inside your head. Hi, yeah, okay, bye.
Ja, okay.